So, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy Friday. We have got another game in two more sleeps against Sheffield United, who haven't scored a single goal this season. So, no doubt the Banter Club will turn them into a prime Barcelona at the Emirates on Sunday, and they'll probably rip us a new one because that's how we roll. And yes. Mikel Arteta has done a press conference. He joined me earlier, so we'll go through the transcript of that a little bit later on. About 6 o'clock. Yes, what time is it now? It's 3:20. So yeah, about 7 o'clock there. About 6 o'clock, we'll go through the transcript of that, and about 9:30-ish, I'll be back again. All three are going to be live streams today as well. There'll be no Premier League transfer video today, but. I can see all these people crying in the chat about William Saliba. Oh, boo-hoo, I put a tweet out about Saliba. Go cry somewhere else. Yeah, number one, I didn't realise his mum had died in May. Number two, everyone's saying that he's going on loan to be moved closer, move back to St Etienne or be closer to his family in St Etienne. London to St Etienne is 200 kilometres shorter than it is from Rennes to St Etienne. I'm a poet. But listen, I didn't know his mum had died. That's tragic news. I never knew that. That was in May, apparently. But there we go. And what can you do? Anyway, less of that. Let's move on. Trust the process. Let's be excited. Is everyone excited? We've got 3 days of the transfer window left. I'm going to get into player ratings in a minute. Got 3 days of the transfer window left. And yeah, we're no closer to signing anyone, which is kind of mad. I've seen us still linked with Jorginho, so don't be surprised if we get Jorginho and Chelsea go and get Thomas Partey as his replacement, because that's how that club roll. I said this earlier as well, that the football club that you support is a representation of the fan base, or the majority of the fan base. So it's no coincidence that Arsenal are a banter club when our fans are banter. And it's no coincidence that Chelsea are the most successful club in the country in the last 15 years because they demand success. They don't have it. They want managers sacked. They want investment. They want the best. And I said this last night, that why are we trying to copy a model, the Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool, let's trust the process, when we should be copying the Chelsea model? They're the most successful team. Why are we trying to copy a team that have won one title in 30 years? Not for me. Listen, they are the best team in the league. That's not even a debate. But why don't you go and copy the most successful team in the Premier League and in the last 15 years, and that is Chelsea. And they do that by not taking no flack. They sack managers left, right and centre if they don't achieve the goods. Today, we're going to go through it in the press conference later tonight, 6 o'clock, like I said. Our manager is now backing the owner. You just couldn't make this crap up. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. And people got the right ump when I called him Mikel Wenger. We'll get used to it because he's going to be called Mikel Wenger quite a lot more if he carries on like that. But there we go. Big up to everybody who is watching live. And do smash the likes through the roof. Chelsea just signed anyone with no system, no style, and Frank will be sacked. Bro, they're the most successful team. I'd rather copy Chelsea than copy anyone else, if I'm honest. But yeah, every single manager, regardless, will get sacked at Chelsea. You know, like I said yesterday, Rafa Benitez, first game in charge. Yeah, booed by 40-odd thousand fans. Imagine our fans did that. Jesus Christ, they'd all be crying into their Wenger pajamas. Like, it's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. But listen, we had a game last night. Again, that was kind of poor, wasn't it? It was not great watching. We could have just skipped the whole 90 minutes and just gone straight to penalties. That's where the action was. We were hanging on for a little bit in that game as well. They put us under quite a bit of pressure just before half time. Leno made a great save. Seen everyone going mad about Leno. Oh, Leno. Oh, he's amazing. Listen, he made some really good saves last night. Really good saves. The one in the top corner, he tipped it away. The one in the first half, I feel it was a decent save, but he pushed that straight into the danger area. You know, and this is what I've said: spaghetti wrists. And He was the hero last night. Let's not have that. Let's not have that twisted. He was the hero of the night with the penalty save and a couple of good saves along the way. The one from Van Dijk where he went down low was a really good save. I thought his kicking was a joke. It was atrocious. I thought, like, wow, what are you doing, bro? And every time he got the ball at his feet, it was panic stations. I think that maybe that penalty save that got us through, well, the 2 penalty saves, didn't he? He made 2. Maybe that'll boost his confidence a little bit now, because I don't think he's been great these 3 or 4 games that he's played. I think that he's been a little bit of a liability at times. But hopefully, them saves last night and the fact that we beat Liverpool on penalties, the game was a draw, by the way. We won on penalties. I see everyone going mad. Oh, he's got more wins against the top 6 than Unai Emery had. Fucking turn it in. You lot are embarrassing. No wonder we're a laughing stock. Like, it's embarrassing. Yeah. Well, that just shows how shit we've been for 16 years, doesn't it? But there we go. It seems we can't beat Arsenal in shootouts. Yeah, well, you're going to win the league again, and we'll probably finish 8th again, mate. So don't worry about shootout, bruv. Hope you're well, man. I ain't seen you for a while, man. Hope you're good. Yeah, Chris, don't worry about that, bruv. Listen, that guy's in the mud, bruv, and he knows it. Yeah, man's stressed. Man, as expressions would say, man's on Stressamy Street. I'm loving life, bruv. Man's stressed. But we are going to get into player ratings. Not great performances last night from our players. I thought Leno was decent. He had a good performance in the end. Gabriel, why didn't he play on Monday? That is the real question here. Why didn't he play on Monday? You know, he's brilliant, isn't he? He is actually brilliant. He's been so good so far. And it's like, you can actually see what he wants to do in the team. He just wants to boom, straight into people, win headers, getting into people's faces and saying, nah, bro, I'm winning this ball. Strong in the tackle, holding people off. Even more shocking that he didn't play on Monday. And it's like, well, why did we sign you? What, are we signing you to play Liverpool C team? Like, I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. Joe Willock, again, what a shocking performance from him last night. I know he was playing right wing. I don't know why he was playing right wing when we had Pepe on the pitch. But there you go. He was shocking last night. I thought Cedric done all right at right back. He weren't great, but I thought he'd done all right. He was getting up and down. Didn't look a liability like Zoolander does half the time. Who else was there? Saka, I thought, done all right. Pepe's hit and miss at the minute, but I expect that. You're playing on the wrong side and you're hardly playing any games. You're in and out the team constantly. So it's always going to be difficult, isn't it? It's always going to be hard work to get a level of consistency when you're barely playing any games. It's mad. But let's get into your player ratings. Voted for on Flick. If you haven't downloaded that app, I've got a signed and framed Thierry Henry shirt up for grabs. Download the app. It's free of charge. It's in the description. Scroll down to the Thierry Henry giveaway. 2 emotes. They're located bottom right. Bottom right. Bottom right. It'd be that side, wouldn't it? Yeah. Bottom right of the chat. Stick them in. You qualify. The entries close. The entries close after the Man City game on the 17th. Well, it's scheduled for the 17th. It might be the 18th, but yes. So go and check that out. Also, League Under 82 on Insta. Let's go with Leno. Just spoke about him. A lot of you are giving him a 9. In fact, that is the score, 9. 67% have said 9. I'm not going to be so generous because I thought his kicking was shit. But ultimately, he won us the game with his saves. Overall, I thought at times he looked shocking. At other times, he looked a top-class goalkeeper. And that's why I'm still not convinced by the geezer, because it's not just game to game, it's in game. Like 5 minutes you can look a liability, then 5 minutes you look great. Like, come on. Hopefully this gives you a bit of consistency. Now I'm going to give him an 8, but you guys voted him a 9. Let's move on to Cedric. I'm going to give him a 6, which is what you guys gave him. 47% of you voted for Cedric as a 6 out of 10. Rob Holding. I gave Rob a 5. I thought he was pretty poor again last night. He didn't have to cover Bellerin this time. I just thought he was sloppy, man. I was like, no, some of his passing, again, he was just hoofing them straight out of play. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, He made a couple of nice tackles in that. But listen, if you're giving out 9s and 10s and 8s for players taking a penalty or for making one save or for one little dribble or for one pass or one header, let's have it right. Let's do it over a course of 90 minutes, not just one little thing they've done in a game. Rob Holding yesterday was poor, man. I'm going to give him a 5. You lot voted him a 6, 49%. Let's move on to Gabriel. He was my man of the match, other than Leno. Leno obviously got man of the match. But for me, I thought Gabriel was a close second. I thought he was solid, man. Let's pin some of your scores along the way. I thought he was solid. I thought he was brilliant. And like I said, it's even more worrying that he didn't play at Anfield on Monday night, because it might have been a different story if he had played on Monday night. You know, he was up against Origi when he came on. Before that, did Salah even get a kick? Like, where was Salah? You know, I didn't see him at all. But I gave him an 8. You guys voted him an 8 as well. 46% of you voted him an 8. Why does this guy come around and cut the fucking grass every time I want to do a video, man? Every day this guy comes out there with his little bzzz. It's like, Jesus Christ, mate, you don't need to do that. Kolasinac. Kolasinac. I gave him a 5. I don't think he was as bad as people were making him out yesterday. You guys are harsh. You gave him a 4. 37% voted him a 4. But yes, I don't think he was as bad. There was one where I think it was Jota chested it inside him and he fell over, and I was just like, oh my God, Leno made a good save off of that. But other than that, I don't think he was that bad. He wasn't great. He was Rob Holding level yesterday, pretty poor. But I don't think he was as bad as some of you lot are saying. Where's your ratings with Chig? That's a good question. I'm waiting for Chig. I don't know what Chig's doing today, man. I think he's coming back from Wales, so I'm not sure, mate. Let's move on to Makaiosaka. I gave him a 6, which is what you guys gave him. 43% gave him a 6. He was kind of in and out of this game, wasn't he, Bukayo? Like, I thought he was all right in bursts. He was the one person in the first half that was trying to get the ball and run at people. Second half, it didn't really quite happen for him. There was a little 5-minute spell where I thought, okay, he's going to kick on now. He's going to get a bit of joy today. Never really happened for him in the end, did it? And again, it's another one that hasn't had a lot of game time recently. I don't know why. He signs a new contract, and then he gets benched. I don't get it. I genuinely don't understand it. So there we go. Let's move on to Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. Is Granit Xhaka Albanian for pass backwards? I once said on a video. It proved the case again last night, didn't it? Another piss-poor performance from Granit Xhaka. And he was captain Xhaka last night. He ain't my captain. He's lucky he's at the football club. But what do I know? I'm just a numpty YouTuber. Oh, dear, oh dear. You guys voted him a 6. 44% of you voted him a 6. I gave him a 5. Bang average. Not good enough. And the quicker we move him on, the quicker we might actually move on as a team. Danny Ceballos. I actually thought he was worse than Xhaka. Yeah, I actually did. I thought he was crap yesterday. I was shocked that he came off. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, because I thought he was the one person that could actually split a pass, and they were trying to go for it, Liverpool. So I thought maybe you keep him on. He could split the passes. I don't know. But I'm going to give Ceballos a 4. You guys gave him a 6. Yeah, I thought he was pretty poor yesterday, man. It weren't one of his greatest games. He didn't look happy when he came off either. So I like that. When a player comes off and they're happy to come off, it's like, whoa, what are you doing? Why are you happy you're coming off, bruv? Let's move on. Pepe. What do we do with this guy, man? I feel like we just need to play him 10 games straight. Yeah, I feel like we just need to play him for 10 games in a row. Stick him out on the right-hand side, not the left-hand side. I gave him a 4. I thought he was pretty damn poor. You guys must have seen something different to me, because you've given him 7. 7 out of 10, you know. There you go. 34% of you have given him a 7. 8% of you actually gave him an 8. Wow. There you go. Pepe 4, Pepe 2, Pepe 6, Pepe 5. Okay, yeah, see, I think 4 was about fair, man. I thought he was under par yesterday. Let's move on to Joe Willock. Joe Willock. When are we going to accept he ain't going to make it? When does that day come? When does that day come that we go, do you know what? You ain't making it, Joseph. Off you go, sunshine, down to West Ham. I gave him a 3. I thought he was shocking. Absolutely shocking. And it probably didn't help that he was playing on the right-hand side. I fully missed Sergio's super chat. I'll come back to that in a minute, mate, yeah? I did see it. I've just seen Kevin's as well. I'll come back to them in a second, lads, yeah? Let me just get these done quick. When are we going to accept he's finished and he's not good enough at this club, man? Like, go West Ham, go somewhere like that, man. Like West Brom, something like that. They say don't help that he's playing right wing, like I said, but you know he holds on to the ball way too much, man. Like there was a chance where he was in the box and I was like, just shoot, and he was hanging on and on and on, and then they put a block in, and it's like, come on, man, seriously. Like, are you not learning in training? Are you not seeing what everyone else is doing? There you go. Rickon had it right. Where's your comment? There it is. Willock hasn't improved since 2018. Still holds the ball too long, and his final ball and decision making is poor. There you go. Exactly. He needs a loan. I'd just sell him, mate, if I'm honest. Yeah, why are we loaning him? He ain't ever going to make it at Arsenal. Kind of sad, really, because I thought he would, but don't look that way. Eddie Nketiah, another one. Poor last night. I gave him a 3 as well. No hold-up play. Didn't really get involved in the game. Didn't really have any shots. Didn't do anything. Didn't even notice him, if I'm honest. Very much like Willock. I gave him a 3. 43%, and the most votes was 5 out of 10, bang average. Mohamed El Neni. Mohamed El Neni. I gave him a 4 when he came on. He weren't on for long, was he? He was about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that. Again, before you guys gave him a 5. And Maitland-Niles, I gave 6. So did you, 37%. I don't think you can warrant any more than that. He weren't on the pitch for that long. I thought he was a little bit sloppy when he first came on as well. Like, he was just giving the ball away constantly for a couple of minutes. And it was like, come on, mate, calm down. I know you're coming into a game that's fast-paced and that. But after that, I thought he composed himself pretty well. And his penalty was just fucking class, isn't it? But this is the voice of facts. We don't give out massive scores for one penalty or for one save or for one tackle. So he gets a 6. You guys agree? Lack of threat. Just going to give straight 5. So did you, 51%. Mikael Wenger. Mikael Wenger, you know. I'm going to continue that all season. El Toro Gunner. El Toro Gunner will be back again soon, mate. Don't worry about that. El Toro Gunner. I'm just the voice of facts until the deadline ends. Steal and bite to our midfield. Bruv, my man's playing a game. I've told you this for time, bruv. Yeah, 5 out of 10. Maitland-Niles, 6 out of 10. Hi, Zico. Hope you're well. Pick up everyone. Mohamed El shit. Well, he's like a new signing, and it's the reason we're not going to sign Thomas Partey. Ainsley gets a 4. 5. His pen was class, wasn't it? He's very good at penalties. I don't like his little run-up. It's like very Pogba-esque, isn't it? The only reason I gave El Neni a 4 is because I feel like when he came on, even though it weren't so much down to him, I feel like when he came on, we did look a little bit better. That's not saying it was him, but yeah, man, it's not great, is it? It's not great. We weren't great. We got away with one last night on penalties. We were getting very good at penalties as well. Mikel Allardyce, you know. Arteta said we controlled the game. Arteta's on drugs, bruv. Yeah, 16 shots. 16 shots they had. We've conceded 37 shots on goal in 2 games. And in 5 games this season, we've conceded 56 shots playing 7 defensive players. Emery-esque. Emery-esque. But Mikael Wenger, I gave a 7. I thought his starting 11 was shocking. I don't know why Kolasinac started. Why is he still here? Joe Willock on the right wing, Pepe on the left wing. it was a bit of a mess. It was a bit of a mess, if I'm honest. But ultimately, we won the game, and that's all that matters. We're into the next round. We've got Man City. Let me get these super chats real quick. We've got Man City, and our group today in the Europa League. Big up everyone who did vote on them polls as well. Our group in the Europa League, we've got Molde, we've got Rapid Vienna, and we got Dundalk. Big up Gerard Norton, who's in my chat all the time, man. He was watching my live stream last night, and the Dundalk game is from Dundalk. And I said, trust, bruv, it'd be sweet if you could get Arsenal in the next round, or in, like when you qualify. And lo and behold, bang, Arsenal popped out. So fair play, man. It's a shame nobody can go to it, but it is what it is, isn't it? Right, let's grab these super chats. Congrats to my boy Danny Ceballos on being called up to the Spain national team. There you go. Well done, Sergio. Nice one, man. Big up Danny Ceballos as well. So yeah, there you go. He's got more call-ups to the Spain national team than Mikel Arteta ever had. I actually don't know if that's a true stat. I just made it up. It's probably true. I don't think Arteta ever did play for Spain, did he? I don't know. Big up Kevin as well. Thanks for your donation, buddy. Worried about Pepe, £72 million player. No matter what side of the pitch, he should be able to show his worth against the backups. Very concerning. Yeah, bruv, he has been poor, isn't he? He has been poor so far this season. And he never played for Spain. There you go. Ah, dear. You've got an agenda against Mikel Arteta. Yes, he is part of the problem at the moment. He is back in the board for no signings. And if you think I've got an agenda now, wait till the window shuts. And if we haven't got the targets that we've been chasing all summer, and I mean all of the targets, and he sits there and comes out with that, we crank it up even more. So yeah, people want to cry now. You'll be crying even more. I should have turned that light down, really. Look at that, that shiny forehead. Should turn that light down a little bit. But anyway, let's read some of your comments out. The Europa League. I think that if we don't get 18 points in that group, it's a sackable offence. I'm joking. We're getting out of the group. I think that's pretty obvious. Tottenham got Luda Goretz. If you remember, that was the last time Mesut Ozil had a good performance. Pepe is all legs. He does trip over quite a lot, doesn't he? He's a little bit clumsy on the ball, old Pepe. I do like Pepe though, but I think like this season he's been pretty poor so far when he's come on. I want to see him get a run of games. Just play him 10 games straight. Yeah, right hand side, 10 games, and say, yo, you got 10 games to fix up, bruv. Yeah, and there you go. It ain't going to happen because he'd prefer to shoehorn Joe Willock in at right wing instead, or Willian, or somebody else. Pepe needs to start. See, Nanto agrees with me. Big up yourself, bruv. Lee, hairline is mad, bruv. My hairline is moving mad, bruv. I'm like Sadio Mane out here. The white Mane, bruv. Show me the Mane. Greetings from Vienna. Waiting for Arsenal to come here for years. Do you know what? It's gutting for all the people like yourself, mate, that waited for years and years and years for Arsenal to come to your hometown, and fans ain't allowed in. It's a fucking bit sad, really, isn't it? But you never know. By then, they might be allowed in. Who knows? Who knows, mate? Man U got the group of death. Yeah, Man U's group in the Champions League. It's not great, is it? PSG and Leipzig. Who was the other team they got? Can't remember who the other team was. Big up the wifey in the building. I'm going to walk to the supermarket in a minute and do some shopping. Your hairline is calm. It's not, bruv. Trust me. It don't look great on camera. Look, my forehead goes back further than our fucking last title, bruv. my forehead is actually bigger than our future, bruv. Real talk. Real talk. Pepe is stoned. He does look a little bit stoned every time he's playing recently, isn't he? Follow Chelsea's model. You don't get close to a title or win it, sacked. Otherwise, be stuck in these processes that just lead to top four ambition over and over again. Fuck top four. It's all about first. Bluetooth, baby. That's how we roll. That's how it should be. Fuck the process. But somebody put a comment in last night. Big up that guy. He said, by the time we've caught up to the process, it'll be a different process because Liverpool would have gone even further away. Yeah, or somebody else would have come along with a process. Yeah, why don't we make our own process? Yeah, do you know what? You've got to get top four this season. You don't, you're sacked. You ask the majority of Arsenal fans, would they sack Arteta if he don't get top 4? They'll all say no. The majority are saying no. Jose's washed up. Tottenham are shit. If we finish below him, would you sack him? No. Well, that is the problem with this football club. That is the problem. Jose's shit. Chelsea are shit. Sorry, Jose's shit. Tottenham are shit. But if Arteta finishes below that washed up shit manager and that shit club, you wouldn't sack him. You're the problem, not me. Yeah, simple as that. Yeah, if you don't get top 4, sacked. Yeah, sacked. Go and find somebody who can. And if he can't, sack him as well. And if he can't, sack him. Yeah. And then when you do get one that gets top 4, then tell them the following season, you're going for a title. You better win that title, bruv. And if you don't, you're sacked because we'll find someone who can. It's mad. The levels that this club have dropped down in terms of expectation is a disgrace. We are the Arsenal, mate. The Arsenal. And we're sitting here poncing around going, oh, well, it's okay. Give El Neni another go. Absolutely embarrassing. Yeah, embarrassing. And the same mouthpieces of this fan base that run their gums for years about previous managers and about the top 4 trophy, yeah, and about the likes of El Neni and players like that. And now the same mouthpieces that are sucking off everything about the football club right now when we've done nothing all summer. What has Edu done? Does anybody know what Edu has done? Apart from with a cigar and let me flip a couple of burgers and turn that steak over. Yeah, William, do you want to come and play for Arsenal, yeah? Sweet, bruv, say no more. Yo, Gabriel, want to come play for Arsenal, yeah? Say no more. That is all he has fucking done in 6 months. Like, it's baffling. It is baffling. And people are lapping this crap up, man. It is an embarrassment. Yeah, embarrassment. Thoughts on UEFA allowing fans back into stadiums? When's this happening? Talk to me, darling. Talk to me. You know we're going to panic buy on deadline day, bruv. Jorginho, welcome to Arsenal. Welcome to Arsenal. We'll probably get Zinchenko on loan and Jorginho. And that should be our model. Exactly. Big up my guy. Real one. Lee, I saw you in Mallorca. When was that? I don't live in Mallorca. I've been to Mallorca quite a lot. Cala d'Or, bruv. Very nice area of Mallorca. Very posh. Just like me. Lowering the tone everywhere I go. Oh, dear. Right, let's do a couple more minutes and then we'll bounce. Jaden, I'd rather piss in a glass and drink it than do that, mate. Not happening. Never in a million years, mate. Yeah, I'd literally rather shit in a bag and punch it. Not happening, my friend. This is oh dear. Istanbul is in Man United's group. Robinho plays for Istanbul. Imagine if he destroys them. Oh yes, Robinho does. Is it? Oh my God, they have actually got a tough group then, really, haven't they? PSG, Istanbul, and and Leipzig. Not quite the same Leipzig without Werner the Burner, but it's still a good Leipzig, isn't it? You never know. Man United might actually come out of that. You never know. You never know. You may well laugh at Zinchenko, mate. We're going to get that geezer on loan as a left back when Kolasinac goes. You mark my words. You mark my words, bruv. Saliba starting Champions League game on TV while we watch. Oh, mate, it's mad. It's mad. It is absolutely mad. And like I said, I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, we're loaning him out to a French team because his mum passed away. I think that was in May. I didn't even know that, if I'm honest. And he wants to be closer to his family, which is great. I understand that. It depends where his family lives in France, because London to St Etienne is a shorter distance by 200 kilometres than it is from Rennes to St Etienne. So I don't know. Listen, at the end of the day, it's tragic what's happened to his mum. Yeah, we paid £30 million pound for the guy. We want him to be happy, of course. We want him to feel comfortable, man. There's nothing to say in a year's time that he's still going to be in that frame of mind. Maybe we should sell him then, innit? Maybe cash in on him, get rid. If he wants to go back to France and be with his family, that's totally understandable. I get that. Maybe we should just sell him then. You know, we've waited over a year to see the guy. Obviously, that's happened to his mum, and that's really sad. Maybe we should sell him and let him go back to France. Maybe get the money back in. Any updates on Hussein De Bruyne? Yeah, PSG are in talks with him. Well done, well done. Do you think the culture at the club has improved since Arteta? No. If anything, it's got worse. Because you've got Bellerin coming out telling us that it's normal to lose at Anfield. Well done, mate. Well done. And the problem is, as soon as we have a couple of good results at this football club, doesn't matter whether it's Wenger. Remember when Mustafi signed for Arsenal? First 20 games Mustafi and Koscielny played, they never lost a game. Mustafi. How fucking how cringe. Mustafi, you know. And Mustafi went 20 games unbeaten. And everyone thought we found the rocks in defence that we've been waiting for since Sol Campbell and Kolo Torre had gone. And we know how that happened. 22 unbeaten under Unai Emery. We're all jizzing, including me. I'm like, oi, we're doing all right. And yeah, we all know how that one ended up. And then we have a couple of good results. We beat Liverpool on penalties twice. We beat them in the league. We lose to them in the league. Now everyone's tweeting out, we've beaten Liverpool 3 times. Arteta's won more big games than Unai Emery. This is the problem. We've been here, we've done it. Chill, yeah? The players do it as well. They have a couple of good games. They think they're the bollocks again. Granit Xhaka is prime example of that. You have a couple of good games. You think you're the fucking man. You go to Anfield on Monday and you get hooked because you were shit. And he was again shit last night against their C team. Yeah? And that's the problem. Until we change that culture at this football club, ain't never going to move forward, mate. And the thing is, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Your football club and the way they act are a representation of the majority of your fan base. It's no coincidence we're a fucking shambles. Yeah, simple as that. We sold our best player to compete in Europe. Hate Tottenham, but how many players have they sold so far? The owner treats us like trash because he knows we're never united. Big up yourself, Paul. Hope you're well. Thanks for your donation. Very generous, mate. Appreciate that. And you're spot on. Listen, Tottenham, we got sold a dream by Arsene Wenger. Oh, we need to pay the stadium off. That's why we're selling everyone. Well, Tottenham has sold nobody, yeah, of any note. No big players have left. They've got a stadium that costs double. They took a 200 million government loan that needs to be paid in full next summer, yeah? And they've done about 90 million quid this summer. How? They've put Gareth Bale on 300 grand a week. Like... It's all a con, mate. It's all a scam. And our fans just get a straw and start sucking it up. Felch game strong, baby. And on that note, I'm out of it. I'll be back again about 6 o'clock with a press conference reaction. Mikel Wenger did a press conference today where he sat and backed Stan Kroenke. He said that Stan Kroenke's backing him. And the market is very difficult. There's 3 or 4 different sides to a transfer. And everyone has to be in the same cog, which basically we're getting fucking nobody. Zinchenko on loan and Jorginho. Mark my words. And thank you very much to Ingers as well. Big up yourself, bro. We care. Arsenal management don't. It's a shambles. Exactly. We all care. All of us sitting in here care. Sadly, mate, the majority don't. They're all too busy fucking trying to be the hype merchants and trying to be the top fan, the super fan, professional super fans. Everyone wants to be a professional super fan. Let's start fucking saying it as it is. Yeah? Because last summer, and do you know what? I said this on my watch along last night. This was the summer, yeah, this was the summer that if you believe Mikel Arteta is the man of the people, the man to make us great, this is the summer more than any summer that you lot should have come out and done the weekend. You should have been on it even more this summer. But you didn't. You sat there, lapping it up, pretending there's a fucking process, all to look like the best fucking Arsenal fan on the planet. Embarrassing. Our fans are a fucking shambles. No wonder our football club is. Let me read that. Positive thing, if we don't get a while, maybe party. Well, it's one or the other, I think. And we'll probably end up with none, Super Mr. 30. Thank you very much for that, mate. Appreciate that. And it's kind of sad, really, isn't it? That it's one or the other. It should be both. I don't know. I don't know, mate. And Thank you very much to Countro Skrilla. Loved the result, but our midfield is a shambles. We need to improve, but it don't look like it's happening this season. January, maybe. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're good. January, bruv, it's crazy. We've spent literally no money. It's mad, and I don't expect us to do any. If I'm honest, if Hussein Awad don't come and Thomas Partey don't come, everyone's going to start flipping. Oh, he didn't get backed. Mikel Arteta will sit there sucking Conky off, and everyone will go, "Oh, Mikel." Yeah, he becomes part of the problem unless he outs them. It's as simple as that. Yeah, he said after Aston Villa, they've given me 100% backing and support. He said it again today in his press conference. 3 more days, Mikel Wenger, and then I'm coming for you even harder. So yeah, have fun. Wonderful Friday. I'll be back again with the press conference reaction at about 6 o'clock. I'll live stream it. I am trying to get Turkish on tonight. I'm waiting for a text back. We'll see what happens. Worst ways, I'll be back at 9:30 after that anyway. So we'll have a wonderful Friday. Download Flick, Thierry Henry's signed t-shirt giveaway. 2 emotes in the chat. Download it. It's free. Go and stick 2 emotes. If you ain't got any emotes or pixels, whatever they call them, if you invite a friend, there's an invite option to the app. You get more. It's that simple. For everyone you invite, you get more. Failing that, just go on the App Store and buy some. I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.